They're killing me. They wouldn't let me breathe all night. I had to suck hard to get air. I'm staggering. My head is being burnt by their space weapons. I have a headache from trying to breathe all night. They try to get me to work for the government or Illuminati, people in the film industry, and I keep refusing. They've kept me a slave for years. They've did all these illustrations off my suffering. They put hidden cameras in my home. They performed rituals on my property. They've tried to destroy my marriage. They even tried to drag my husband's kids in to threaten to take my land and everything if I didn't serve the devil. And then they kept me a slave for 20 years, attacking my brain, I guess using NASA weapons. Telling me they had me in an energy prison. Saul says I'm the babe with the power. That's illustrations of me after 20 years of slavery. They put some of these illustrations at Brian Willis' page. One of the guys that used to be one of his friends on the Facebook posted illustrations they've done of me. That's supposed to be me enslaved, my carpet, a dog. That's supposed to be me. They always draw pictures of me crying because they torture me every day with these slave weapons. Then they bring my husband's kids in this and send me pictures of her, and I hadn't talked to her for over 10 years. Do illustrations of me and tell me how they want to sacrifice me, cartoons of me being sacrificed while they're attacking me every day with energy weapons, they say, performing rituals locally, telling me they're making me a sacrifice to the devil. This is how painful it is when they're turning these weapons on. Look at me. They're disintegrating my body with these untraceable weapons. Look at the faces above my head on this hat. They said it took forever to try to infiltrate me for the beast. Look at this above my head. They said I was an angel when they chose me, but they wanted to damn me and spent years trying to do it. My aura was on this picture. It was taken 20 years ago. It was almost solid white. This is the rooster across the road. This is supposed to be me, they said, in the future when they damn me through torture and local armies and rituals. This is the things appearing in my house that are appearing in the clouds that are marking up my property, and that match the sky. They keep saying, let them in, let them in. I received an invitation to Writers' Conference in the 90s, and I went. But they chose me before they sent the invitation after they saw my writing online. I was an introvert. I was a total introvert. That's why they picked me. They knew I was a writer. People follow me, and if I photograph them, it's blurry and strange, and they have a lot of these type of tattoos on them. Whenever they're attacking me, look. They'll point this thing at me. It looks like a phone. And look at when I take a picture when I'm being attacked. Look, the devil's face is in place of mine. They follow me with cars like Batman from Indiana and locally. Batman is also that big tower in Nashville. It's called the Batman, and it's AT&T, and they're using mind weapons. This is a picture I took inside a studio, and for some reason, like a doppelganger or an image of me pops up at the bottom standing below me as if I'm being duplicated or something. There was nobody there with that face. This was at the JCPenney salon on the outside looking in through the glass. They leave red balls across the street. They leave umbrellas in my yard. They send me Stephen Key things and tell me to get out of my house. They use my work. I write stories about this torture. I put it in my Facebook page. Afterward, they put it in about how the locals were trying to kill me for my property. Well, they used it. I even gave it a title, what they were doing to me. I said, my story is called Bullitt County. Well, the month they did the movie and put it in Bullitt County, and it was endorsed by Stephen King, they left this it stuff in my front yard. And look at this in the creature in the window. It follows me everywhere I go because they're performing these rituals, satanic offerings to try to get this creature here. They tried to damn me years ago, and they did everything they thought for Lucifer. They tell me I'm a queen. Look at these faces above my house. Look at this. I photographed in the field. That's the devil. That's not just a bat. That's the devil. They send me things like, look, the transformation they said has taken place. They want me to be with the devil. They say I'm a witch and I must use my power for them, but I tell them I'm not a witch. And they say, well, you're really an angel while we chose you, but you got a power we want to use for the dark side. I'm always getting stuff from Star Wars, NASA. Look what appeared above my house. Look at this. I gotta go. They're telling me they don't want me to have a baby for the Antichrist before they kill me. They steal stuff from me. This is Andy Cohen, the guy I pitched my script to. They steal stuff from me, and they give it to the dark people, and they tell me I must be gay, or worship the devil. This is my stepdaughter. They sent her here and she'd never been here ever. After 10 years, she came here, and then somehow they tried to involve Bob's kids. This is when they burned my face and eyes and marked my skin. This is the markings they leave on my skin. This is what they did the movie after I told them how I was being taken over by something that was trying to control my mind. Then they did Venom and told me to go see it because they said they based it on what they're doing to me. Look at the faces on this monster. It's the faces they're leaving on my skin. Well, he, they kept me alive to torture me for their success. Complete evil.